The present video is regarding the warning letters. You might have heard these terms in relation to the US FDA audits, and after audits, because of some violations of the GMP, some audit points, the warning letters are issued. Welcome to this video, and let's start for the understanding of warning letters. These warning letters are issued by the US FDA, and these are the formal notices from the FDA which highlight the regulatory violations, compliance violations, or quality related regulatory violations by the pharmaceutical organization. It is critical for ensuring the product safety, quality, and compliance. Now, let's see what is the warning letter. It is a communication. It is a formal communication from the FDA to the company when the FDA observes the regulatory violations by the organization. It signals major compliance issues discovered during the inspections or the investigations, and advisory action aimed at voluntary correction, not an immediate shutdown. And these are the letters which are publicly posted on the FDA website. That means the warning letters is the communication given from FDA to the pharmaceutical organization when the FDA observes that there are some serious regulatory violations, compliance violations related to the quality. What is the purpose of the FDA warning letters? So, as it is a communication from the FDA, it is an alert from the FDA. It alerts companies to violations that could compromise or that may violate the safety, efficacy, or quality of the pharmaceuticals. Require companies to submit a plan for the prompt corrective action. Once the FDA gives warning letters, the organization need to act promptly to provide a plan for the corrective action. Provide prior notice of serious violations for the potential escalation. Maintain transparency and the public trust. This is the purpose of the FDA warning letters to the organization. Then, what are the contents of the warning letter? It contains detailed description of the violations identified during the inspections and audits, specific instructions for the corrective actions, timeline for submitting the response and corrective plan, references to applicable regulations like GMP labeling and approvals. That means the warning letters provide the reasons for issuing the warning letter or description of the regulatory violations observed, instructions for the corrective action, timelines, and the references. Then common reasons for the FDA warning letters. Whenever there is observation by the FDA that there is a violation of the compliance or regulatory compliance, you can say, which may affect the quality, safety, and efficacy of the products, that time the FDA provide the formal communication, and the content of the warning letter is to be properly understood, and the corrective action is to be taken by the organization. So reasons are GMP violations, misleading labels or false advertising, marketing the unapproved products, failure to report the safety issues, import violations, and many other violations. So these are some of the types, common reasons I have included here. GMP violations: poor quality control, contamination risk, cross contamination risk, untrained staff, failure to maintain the training records, incomplete documentation. Data integrity is one of the most important reason. Then unproven health claims, sometimes for the some of the combination formulations. The clinical trials are done, and based on that some claims are given. If these are unproven claims, then there is a formal communication from the FDA in the form of warning letters. Missing safety information, incorrect ingredients. So this is related to the labeling. Then marketing the unapproved products, selling drugs or devices without FDA clearance or modifying the approved products without FDA clearance. If you are doing some changes, then it may lead to some warning letters. Failure to report the safety issues, ignoring the adverse events, product defects or safety concerns. Import violations, non-compliance with the FDA standards for the foreign manufacturers. There are many different reasons. Data integrity, cleaning issues, or risk of contamination may be there. Then OS and failure to provide the justification, failure to uh, understand and get the root cause for the OS may also lead to the warning letters. What is the consequences of receiving a warning letter? So first is escalated enforcement, then reputational damage will be there, financial and legal implications, impact on the product approvals. There may be possibility of product recalls, import bans, and as these warning letters are publicly available or visible on the FDA website, it may impact trust and credibility of the organization. It may lead to fines, revenue loss, may lead to legal actions. It may also lead to delays in the approvals or withholding of the approvals, limiting market access for the products. So if there is a warning letter, then there will be a response process. So response process will be in the form of immediate action, corrective plan, follow-up inspections, and escalation. Immediate action means respond in the letter in writing within 15 working days. Corrective plan outlines steps to address the violations and prevent recurrence. Follow-up inspections, FDA verifies corrective actions and ensures sustainability. Escalation, non-compliance may lead to fines, seizures, or other enforcement actions. So once the warning letter is given, immediately response will be there, corrective plan will be there. Then that corrective plan is effective and it is going on correctly or not, that will be through the follow-up inspections, and it may lead to further escalation. Then how to prevent the FDA warning letters? It is the requirement that every process, every product, every activity should be done in a way that it doesn't lead to any violation of the quality, violation of the regulatory and the compliance. So implement strong QMS, train the employees, maintain accurate documentation, conduct internal audits frequently or as per the requirements, engage proactively with the FDA. So first is QMS, standardize the procedures, maintain records, conduct the internal audits so that you will be in the state of complete auditable at any time. Train the employees for the regular GMP and training. Regulatory training should be there. Then documentation. So batch records, testing results, safety reports should be there. Identify the gaps for the activities for the compliance before the FDA inspections. Then seek guidance on new products or change in the processes. You can proactively communicate with the FDA and ask for the guidance. Key lessons and takeaways. So FDA warning letters are advisory, not the final action. but should be treated seriously. Then timely and comprehensive response prevents the escalation. Then compliance ensures the public safety, operational continuity, and the corporate reputation. Regular audits, proper documentation, staff training, maintaining the documentation, and avoiding the regulatory and quality violations are very much important and essential. Then engagement communication uh, with the FDA. Then learning from the uh, past experiences, past audits, past warning letters, and their responses can strengthen the regulatory compliance of the organization. So this is the information regarding the warning letters. I thought I should make videos on these topics also. So I have tried to let you learn for the warning letters. Thank you for watching the video.